Today we're going to be talking about how you can DM a college coach. So we're going to be going over why that's important, how you guys can find college coaches to DM, and then we're going to give you a sample DM that you will send to college coaches, which will increase the likelihood of them responding. So first and foremost, let's talk about why it's important to DM a college coach on social media, more specifically X, which used to be known as Twitter, to help your recruiting process. So the reason why is not everybody was blessed with going to a majorly big high school, right? When I played football, I was very lucky. I didn't go to the biggest school. It was a public school. We were ranked, we were probably maybe the 5th best public school in California, which obviously California is a big state. And we had college coaches always coming to our school to recruit athletes. So social media and DMing coaches wasn't the most important thing for us. But I realized that that's a pretty you're in a bubble when you're in Southern California because it's such a big football hotbed, right? But if you go to the middle of Illinois, Indiana, not these big cities, those schools don't get a lot of college coaches going to their schools. So what do kids have to do? They have to take recruiting matters into their own hands. They have to make a profile on X, profile on different social media platforms, and reach out to college coaches and DM them so they can get their film in front of them. They have to create that buzz and that exposure for themselves. Or maybe you're on a school that's in a big football market like Texas or Florida or California, Georgia, just to name a few, but your coach isn't really well connected. He doesn't know a lot of college coaches, so you don't have a lot of guys coming to your school. That's why it's important. DMing coaches is a great way to build connections, learn about camps, learn about how you can get recruited by them. Those schools can get interest in you, and that can land you an offer, you guys. So it's very important that you message coaches. And like I said, we're going to give you a great sample message that you guys can use as an intro to help them respond to you much quicker. Now, fellas, finding college coaches on X is much easier said than done, which is why we created a website called First Down Coaching, where we have a list of over 500 different college coaches in their X profiles that you can access, reach out to, and DM them from. So if you check out that very first link in the description below, that's where all the information is. That's where you can get access to our list of over 500 coaches to help with your recruiting process and send them this DM that we're about to show you now. Now, this message that we're going to be going over today, you guys, is a great way to get a college coach to respond. College coaches get thousands of messages from recruits all over the country, and what those recruits will say is this long spam message telling their entire life story, and then it's at the very end, it's hey coach, can you also watch my film? We don't want to do that. We want to stand out, and we want to make it very easy for the college coach to respond, because all we're trying to do with the intro message to a college coach is open up a line of communication. So you are in his inbox, so later on you could send him your film or send him different clips, but you're in his inbox, you're not in his requested. So this is a very simple message that I think a lot of college coaches would respond to because it's easy to respond to. So initially what it'll say, it says, hey coach such and such, so that's the name of the coach. My name is, it's your name, and I am a class of, let's say, 2027 quarterback. I was wondering if you have any camps coming up that you could attend. Feel free to put your personal, whatever you want on there. But this is kind of the body message I would go for. Keep it short, sweet, to the point. As a college coach sees that, easy response. Hey, we have a camp here. Bam, you're in his inbox. So now maybe the next email, hey coach, was wondering if you could check out my film from this past year. He's more likely to do that because you have that line of communication. So this is a great DM that you guys can follow, that you guys can use to increase that likelihood of a college coach responding to you.